Hi, welcome to another version of Jargon Slayer, another episode. It's probably the same kind of version. This week I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Internet Explorer 9, and the reason for that is Microsoft is starting distributing it with updates, so it's going to start to appear. If you haven't seen it already, you will see it sometime in the near future, and there's some significant look difference to it, and I'm going to take you through some of the options, certainly not all of them, but several of the options that you would find useful when using Internet Explorer 9. So here's a little demo for how to use Internet Explorer 9.
I'll demo a couple of tips and tricks for using Internet Explorer 9. I'm going to open Internet Explorer 9 right now, and there it is up on your screen. And if I click on this tool button and go down about Internet Explorer, you'll see that it says that's what we're running. And the reason we're demoing this product is that Microsoft is now distributing it as part of the normal patch upgrade. So if you don't have it on your computer now, you will probably in the very near future. A couple striking differences between this and prior versions of Internet Explorer. One is there's not a lot of options to choose from across the top. Can be a little disconcerting when you first open the browser. Second thing is there is no search window in this browser, and so what Microsoft engineers have determined is that you can use this singular field here for either search or to get to a web page. So if I open a new tab, and one thing it does is it keeps track of where you're going, and so it will bring up the most used websites down there you can pick from, so you don't have to click on or search for the website. So let's just say that I'm going to look for something like large carts in Spokane, and push the enter key, and it talks about golf carts. Well, that's good, I wouldn't have thought about that. And food carts are all here. If we type in instead in this field a website, I don't know, CNN.com, it will take us actually to the website. So it's a dual purpose field. You're allowed to use it for either purpose, or you're not allowed. That's where you do use it for either purpose. Okay, you will also notice that I had several tabs that opened when I opened the browser automatically, and you can do that easily by going to the Tools button, going to Internet Options, and then over here on the General tab under the Home page, you just start adding whatever websites you'd like to open when you open your browser. Now this first one, gomisha.default.home, you can't, that gets placed back in here every night automatically, so don't replace it, just add new pages below it, and that way you won't lose your connections. I'm going to cancel this and go back to the Tools button up here on the right and just talk about a few of the features that are here. The print feature, if we do a print preview, is going to show you what the web page will look like on your printer. And if web page is more than one long, in this case it says it's 3, we can go up to page view and look at a 3-page view if we'd like, just to see how the data looks. We can shrink to fit, we can shrink it down to quite small if we want to. Let's go back to single page view. We can make it large. We can go up to 200% if you had a little piece you'd like to print or something. I'm going to go back to 100%, which is the normal way. And then you can make it fit page, which it is right now, or can fit width, which is this. So just back and forth to look. And now we're on the width page. The next button over to the left is add or remove titles, and you see it coming and going right there on top of the page. So if you don't want the URL or the title on there, you can just click it off. The little gear is the page setup button, and this one has a number of unique features. You can change the margins. You can change the size of the paper you want to print on. You can print it portrait or landscape. You can actually print the background colors if you want to waste that much ink. You can make it shrink to fit or not, and then you can you can change the header or the footer to be any number of things in this list or empty, your choice. You can also change the font. If you don't like the font being used on the website, you can go in and change that. I want to cancel this right now. These two buttons are whether it's just going to be landscape or portrait, your choice. And then of course you can print right from here. To get out of this print preview, if you're not printing, you just click the X in the upper right hand corner. Okay, another option from this tool icon or button is the File menu, and there's a lot of options here. We don't color all of them. Add to the Start menu. If you want this website to be on your Start menu, which is the bottom button and the bottom of the button on the bottom left, click here and it will become one of the items on that Start menu. You can click here to get the full screen or use F11. You can do a Save As, which will save the URL or this address up here in the top to a text file so you can do something else with it. Here's a neat feature. It's called Find on this page. If you click that one, it adds a new area here on the top that says Find, and then it's got some options. And you want a whole word only or case only, you can do that. And then you can turn this highlighter on or off. And we'll turn it off right now. And let's find something like car. And when I did that, it said it found 2 matches in this website already, and it highlights them. And right there you see CARE, C-A-R-E, car is part of that. And if we go to next, we find self-driving cars down here. If we turn the highlighter on or off, it will highlight or unhighlight this area so that you can copy without having the highlight in there. Okay, see right here where it says CARE cost, see it come and go. Okay, to get rid of the Find button, Find toolbar, click the X on the left. Another option under File that you might find useful is Suggested Sites, which I'm not going to click here, but based on where you look normally, it will start to suggest websites it thinks you're most likely to be looking for. Okay, Zoom just does that. Zoom in and out on a web page. We zoom in 400%. See, it comes up nice and large. You can do Control O, not Control the letter 0. Control 0, not the letter O of the alphabet, but the numeral 0 to get to the normal size page. Or you can click the button, go to Zoom, and pick out what size you want. Safety is another interesting tool now. The first 5 items on there all have to do with how much information the browser will send back to the website that's sending the page to you, how much they're going to know about you. And you can turn these things on or off when you click on them. It tells you more about them. This one down here, though, I find interesting. Check this website. If we click on that one, it says it's going to check with Microsoft and find out if anybody's reporting this as a bad website. And it says already, the Smart Screen Filter, check this website, did not report any threats. So that's a nice way to find out if you're not sure if the website has harboring bad code. Anyway, a few tips for using Internet Explorer, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, so now you've seen some of the fundamental things you can do with Internet Explorer 9. Hope you find them useful. If you have questions or concerns or some of it isn't clear, certainly get a hold of me. Also, there will be a link to the demo in the email, so higher definition than you see in the video. And so until next time, thanks for watching Jargon Slayer.